Equal justice for all? What's up with gay issues and the Supreme Court? We speak with noted attorney Jeff Gibson. And celebrating a quarter century of gay film, we speak with Kathy Wolfe of Wolfe Video. I'm David Perry, and this is 10%. Welcome back. You know, many of us get our affirming images from film. And in the last 25 years, there has been no greater distributor of positive images for the LGBT community than Wolfe Video. I'm here today with the founder and CEO of Wolfe Video, Kathy Wolfe. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
So,
pleasure to be here.
25 years ago, when you were starting this here in the streets of San Francisco, did you think you'd be here now, a quarter century later?
I would hope so. There's a lot of work to be done at that time. Hardly anyone was out, and it was a very difficult time.
Now, what are you doing to celebrate your 25th year?
Oh, we're doing some really exciting work. We're celebrating, we have 25 celebrations in 25 cities. And in addition to that, we have a wonderful contest on our website, wolfevideo.com, where we're giving away a men's $1,000 collection and a women's $1,000 collection every month. So I invite your listeners to visit us often and enter every month.
Now, do you remember the very first film you distributed?
I think one of our very first really important films was Lily Tomlin's The Search for Signs of Intelligent Life in the Universe.
And what is your most recent film?
Well, our most recent film coming out in May is going to be And Then Came Lola.
And we are going to take a look now at this new film, And Then Came Lola. Take a look, and we'll come back and talk about it with Kathy Wolfe.
I need your help. Gotta find another way to make my day. Hate being sober, but there's gotta be more than this. Old enough to stay off the piss. Gotta be more than throwing fists. Gotta be more than stinking, drinking fists. I see it. I've been lucky, but I won't count blessings. Too busy counting empty stacked on the floor in the bar. And today's the day for me to stay inside.
You know, women, they want you to commit. And I'm not that lesbian.
Bellissima. Oh, Danielle. Is Casey there? Is she there with some guy?
Yeah, well, he is a she, and that does not look like business to me.
I'm really sorry. My photographer, she's been delayed, but she'll be here really soon.
So, you and this photographer, you know, I think.
She's very talented.
Have I ever told you what I want to do to you?
I hope it works better than timing.
Lola, what's happened to you?
Your Italian stallion there is the one who changed the meeting, and it's supposed to be my fault?
No, listen, that's not what I meant.
I don't like the pressure of being on time.
Who? Why? When we met, she said that she was immune to lesbian bed deaths.
Wow. Well, it hasn't been an issue before. I am there for her. I am.
Don't you have to be somewhere?
Well, I think without a doubt that would be considered a hot film.
I think it's going to be much appreciated, complete with a lesbian cast and crew.
Now, you said it's very unusual to have a film that is not only made by a lesbian production company, but most of those actresses were themselves lesbian.
Indeed they are.
And how unusual is it to have a film of this quality both made and produced and set here in San Francisco? I mean, people are always talking about San Francisco as missing opportunities for film, and here it looks like you got it.
Well, I think this is a very, very special film. And it's quite unusual to have such lesbian participation, not only in the acting and in front of, behind the camera, the animation, and a lot of the music. So it's very special.
Now, you distribute both gay and lesbian film.
We do.
What is the percentage? I mean, do you...
We're about 50-50. It always depends on how many great films are out there per year. Last year, most of our releases were men films. This year, there are quite a few women's films.
Now, have you ever had a film that you just thought, wow, this is going to be a huge moneymaker, people are going to love it, and it just sat there?
Not really. Not really.
Now, conversely, have you had one that just took off? Like, what was the most successful film you ever distributed?
It was Big Eden.
Now, for people who haven't seen it, first of all, I urge them to see it. Big Eden is an incredible love story set in Montana. Do you remember the first time you saw that film? What did you think?
I did. I love that film. And the best part about that film is that it's G-rated. It's the kind of film that people could show to their grandmother and feel fine about it. And everybody'd cry and, you know, have a good hug over it.
Well, and that is kind of a misperception about LGBT film in general, that if it is a quote-unquote gay film or a lesbian film, it must be adult. And you don't distribute adult film, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. And that's been one of our most difficult perceptions to overcome in mainstream because, of course, we distributed Netflix, Blockbuster, Target, Best Buy, all the major places, all the major players, and for many, many years, that was one of our most difficult hurdles to overcome.
And do you think that was both homophobia and sexism, or one more than other?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it was, but it was very difficult. It was, you know, you have the hurdle of the buyer, and they stick their neck out, and it's hard to say what their concerns are.
Mm-hmm.
But it's taken us many, many years to open sections like in Best Buy. That's been a lot of work, and I think it's all paying off.
Have you been turned down by a company? Said, you know, we're just not going to distribute an LGBT film?
Sure.
Like who?
It happens frequently, and
you
in the
can't say
past
who it is?
It's happened. Well, many of those distribution arms are no longer in business.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, there are companies that won't touch our stuff at all.
Mm-hmm. Now, on the positive side, what companies have come to you and said, we'd love to distribute your stuff, and maybe caught you off guard and said, really?
No one's really caught us off guard because everything takes work. We've had to work it, present it over and over and over, show the statistics, show proof of interest from the community. And speaking of the community, I really have to say, it's really the community at large that makes this whole thing work. If we don't have the support of the community, filmmakers won't be able to make films for us.
Mm-hmm.
We really need to support them.
And it does come down to that. It comes down to both support, both psychological but also financially.
Absolutely.
I mean, how much money is the LGBT film market worth? I mean, what segment of the independent film market in general is this?
That is a really good question. I couldn't tell you. It's small. It's
Mm-hmm.
small because
But
almost
significant, I would
everything
think.
that we deal with is independent work. We also will sell a Brokeback Mountain, of course. Our catalog is complete in that way. We represent all the lesbian and gay product that we feel our customer base will enjoy. But what we carry ourselves, it's all about the independent filmmaker and keeping their vision alive.
Mm-hmm. In our last few seconds, tell us what is the favorite film you've ever distributed.
Oh, that's such a hard one. That's such a hard one. I have two favorite films right now, and they're very exciting because they speak to the youth audience, and
Right.
that is Loving Annabelle.
And the other one?
And the other one is, oh shoot.
It'll come to you, but that's right. We'll go online and find the name. What was the website address if people want to learn more?
wolfevideo.com.
And just like me, sometimes that thought goes right to your head. Go to Wolfe Video. You'll find the name of that film and much more. Congratulations to Wolfe Video for a quarter-century of service. I'm David Perry, and we'll be back, not in 25 years, but next week right here. Thanks for watching.